Good evening, guys. Good evening. Wanted to come to you guys with a brief word upon tonight. Pray you had a great week, great last week. I missed you guys last week, and pray today started off great for you as well. I wanted to just come to you guys with some encouragement, some nightly nuggets, some evening elevation, whatever you want to call it. But just want to give you a word that God placed on my heart tonight. Again, coming to you guys from the book of Genesis, chapter 33. Genesis chapter 33. Again, if you have any prayer requests, please drop them down in the comment section below. If you don't feel comfortable putting them in the comment section, just message me privately, and let's pray about it. But the context will be coming from Genesis chapter 33, and it says that, I'll give you guys a brief recap if you haven't caught my previous videos. Still talking about our brother Jacob. Jacob left his father's home over 20 years ago. He's been living in his uncle's home and land for over 20 years, for his wives, for everything, his animals and flocks. But now, as he proceeds to go back to his homeland, now he has to face the brother that he stole from. If you don't remember, it says Jacob fled his father's land because he stole his father's final blessing from his brother. So he had to flee because his brother wanted to kill him. But now as he goes back to his father's land, he has to reconnect with his brother. So he sends some servants ahead of him to kind of go test the water. And it says that when his servants come back, it says his servant tells Jacob, hey, we talked to your brother Esau, and he's coming to see you, but he's not coming by himself. He's bringing 400 men with him. And it says that Jacob was a little distraught. He was distressed. He was fearful because he thought his brother was going to attempt to kill him. But it says, fast forward all the way through these chapters and context and verses, it says that when him and Esau finally meet one another, it says that Jacob is on the ground. He's bowing down to him, in an attempt to just show his respect and his reverence to his brother. And it says that his brother Esau falls down to the ground, embraces his neck, and kisses him. And they begin to cry and weep with one another. And it says that Esau asked his brother, he says, hey, I know you sent 3 flocks and 3 groups of people ahead of you with a bunch of animals, over 550 animals. He says, what was the meaning of this? And it says Jacob responds to his brother, in attempt to find favor with my Lord. In attempt to find favor. He knew what he had done over 20 years ago was not right, but now he was attempting to mend a broken relationship. So what is the point? He sent over 550 animals to his brother. You know what his brother says? He says, Jacob, you can keep them. I have plenty. I have enough. You can keep them. So what is the message for tonight? You know what the message is for tonight? I remember when I first started this series with you guys in Genesis, Esau was so distraught when his brother stole his blessing. He was crying. He was angry when his brother stole his father's final blessing. He said something to the extent, Father, do you only have one blessing? Guess what? If he has the willpower to turn away 550 animals, guess what? That means even though he didn't get his father's final blessing, he was still blessed himself. Because if he wasn't blessed, he would have been taking those things from his brother Jacob. But he says, guess what? I don't need him. I have plenty already. He had 400 men just that he brought with him to meet his brother. And he turns down 550 animals. What am I telling you? You know what? By a show of virtual hands, how many have ever been stolen from? How many people have ever attempted to steal from you, take from you, just take things from you? And it makes you so angry on the inside. It makes you so frustrated because people try to get over on you, steal from you, and take from you as Jacob did his brother. Well, guess what? Don't be angry and don't be frustrated. Why? Because what God has for you is for you. I'm reminded of a conversation that I had with one of my friends last week. They were extremely angry because someone was attempting to steal from them. Someone was attempting to take from them. And I gave them a little bit of wisdom. I gave them a little bit of insight from life, from my life experiences. I told them for 3 reasons you don't need to be angry. For 3 reasons you shouldn't be frustrated. For 3 reasons don't allow this to get under your skin. One reason, and point number one is the hell that they are going to have to go through in order to get the blessing. The thing that they stole from you, that they thought it was going to be easy. They thought it was going to fall into their lap real easy. It ain't going to be that way for them, because that blessing was for you. So don't be frustrated, because so what looked to be good and what it looked to be yours, don't even trip about it if somebody attempts to steal and take from you, because the hell they are going to have to go through in order for it to manifest, it ain't even going to be worth it. So don't be tripping. Point 2, the reason you shouldn't be frustrated when people steal from you and take from you. Why shouldn't you be frustrated? Why? Because, man, I lost my train of thought there. The reason that you shouldn't be frustrated when people steal and take from you is because, guess what? Now I lost my train of thought. God, help me out. Point 1, don't the devil's busy tonight trying to mess with my head. Point 1, the reason you shouldn't allow people to frustrate you and take from you, because 1 is because the hell they're going to have to go through in order to see it manifest, it ain't even worth it. 2, it may not even be what you thought it was going to be anyway. Sometimes people take from you and steal from you, and it's not even worth it, because it ain't even going to be anything in the end. So don't even trip about it, man. People are going to take from you and steal from you, but it ain't for them. And sometimes it wasn't from you. So don't think because somebody takes something from you and steals from you, don't think that God, what they took from you, God ain't going to bless you, because what God has for you is for you. What God has for you is for you. People have attempted to take from me and steal from me all of my life. But guess what? It hasn't stopped me from being blessed. Esau, his brother, stole from him, but it didn't stop God from blessing him. So what am I telling you, man? Stay on track, stay focused. Don't become angry when people try to abuse you and use you and take from you, because what God has for you is for you, man. Keep that. Hold on to that word. Hold on to it. What God has for you is for you. So no matter what people attempt to take from you and steal from you, guess what? Don't trip about it, because God has blessings for you in store still. Man, I love you guys. I love you guys. Be blessed. If this message was any type of encouragement for you, please hit the share button. If you have any prayer requests, again, drop them in the inbox down below and share them with me. I want to pray with you. I want to stand in agreement with you that God is going to manifest whatever it is that you're believing him for. Have a blessed night, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.